guys, so I was asked to do a video and I thought it would be a good time to kind of switch over from talking about surgeries and all of that stuff to kind of what I do now and how my life is now. I'm 35 years old, and after I graduated high school, I worked a couple of part-time jobs, and then I got into the banking field where I was a teller and then a head teller for 7 years. And then after that, I currently am a full-time clerk for a municipality here in New York. So I work Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, normal full-time hours. I am married, and I have 2 children. I have a boy that's 10 years old and a girl that just turned 14 on Saturday. Now, another interesting thing is that I know with this birth defect, there is a 50-50 chance once you carry the gene that you can give it to your offspring, and it is more predominant in girls than boys. So my oldest child, my daughter, has the same birth defect that I do. We didn't know until she was born, kind of like with my same story. We went through ultrasounds, we went through the 3D ultrasounds, we had the extensive testing done, and they said everything was normal, everything looked good. So we had the surprise at birth as well. And she's gone through the same process I have. Hers was a little, I don't know if you want to say less extensive, but she's gone through the same thing. Her first surgery was at 9 months old, and then she's had progressively surgeries, you know, she just had her 5th one last summer. So she's on the same route that I took in my life, so it's good that I'm able to support her and kind of know exactly what she's going through and what she's feeling. Not good that unfortunately she has to go through the same thing, but at least I can help her in that part. Now my son, who is 10, shows no sign, no characteristic of it. Same thing we still had like all the extensive testing done before birth. And then after birth, obviously, everything looked good. I still, being that nervous mom, just wanting to make sure, I still went and had him have a CT done, just to make sure everything was in the right place and there wasn't any issues, just to really, really make myself comfortable in the fact that he wasn't going to have to go through the same thing myself and my daughter did. I won't be having any more kids. I think the two is good. I got my boy and my girl, and I think they're great and they're wonderful. And there's just a lot of, as you all know that have dealt with this, or anybody that's dealt with any sort of birth defect or health issues or anything, it's just a lot to go through. We go to yearly appointments, sometimes every 6-month appointments just for her checkups, on top of the eye doctors, on top of her orthodontic care, and everything else. But she's wonderful. She's great. She's way more mature and can handle it better than I did when I was younger, I feel like. Her last surgery, they had to go in and do the ear-to-ear incision again and just do some work on her nose reconstruction and a couple other things. And I think she was off pain meds in 2 days. She was taking Tylenol. So she's much stronger than I was, so props to her. But, so that's just kind of an idea of what I'm doing now. And like I said, I have 2 children, been married, and I live in New York. Thanks for watching.